and the 5th sardonyx, the 6th sardius, and the 7th chrysolite, and the 8th beryl, and the 9th a topaz, and the 10th chrysoprasus. Right? Chrysoprasus. Okay? The 11th and a jacinth, right? The 12th an amethyst, which I got an amethyst stone. And these are, people say, well, you know what? Diamonds are expensive. Somewhat. But guess what? Gemstones are more, okay? Gemstones are much more pricey than diamonds. But Esau doesn't really want to let you know that, right? He's got you chasing after diamonds when gemstones are real more what? Precious. And real more expensive. Okay? And it says, and the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of 1 pearl. Even pearls are pricey. And the street of the city was of pure gold, as it were transparent glass. So even the streets that you're walking on is going to be of pure gold. Right? And there's a reason behind it. You got to think there's a method behind it. Okay? So you don't have backaches. And if you're walking on pure gold, it might not even, it could be solid gold, but it may be gold that's just, you know, a bit flexy. Okay? And it's going to have, gold has properties. It has healing properties. Even colors have properties. You're wearing, people that wear black, they love wearing black. They're in a very dark spirit. Depressive spirit. Sometimes it represents dominant spirit. Okay? So colors, even colors have meanings. Right? Colors have meanings as well. Okay? So bear me just a minute. And it says, and I saw, okay, no temple therein. Okay? Right? For the Lord, Yahweh Rashai, Almighty. Okay, you got the gypsies about it. Maybe just a minute. For the Lord power Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. Right? And there are people as well. I've got to throw that out there. You got reprobate carnal men. Okay, bear me, so I just want to light up some incense. You got reprobate carnal men saying, no, but, you know, look how he looks. You know, does he eat chicken? Does he eat fish? You got men scoffing. But guess what? These men that are Israelite foreigners that may, whatever nation, whether they be Irish, Romanian, these individuals that believe, they're going to enter into the kingdom before you if they have faith. All right, you're an Israelite, Judah. But guess what? You're scoffing. So it shows you the Lord can turn things around. Okay. Bear me just a minute. Got men scoffing. Okay, even at the native tribes. But I want to stay on the main point. Baba Kashaf. So where was we? Let's go to Revelations. Where was Revelation 20? We were discussing where it was. Okay. And I saw no temple therein. Right? There was no need for no temple therein. Right? For the Lord power Yahweh Shai. Okay. You didn't need that holy of holies, the sanctuaries. For the Lord Yahweh Shai Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. Right? Within that sanctuary. And they are the ark of the covenant. Right? And the city had no need of sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it. For the glory of the power did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. Right? So, look, it's going to be it ain't going to be a dark place. Okay? Continue light. The glory of the Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai, it's going to be in it. Okay? And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. Why does it say the nations of them? Because you have our people that are scattered among the nations. Right? And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. So it lets us know, okay, that they were going to walk in what? The light of it. What? The kingdom. Okay. And these are Israelite foreigners that are scattered. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor unto it. So when it says the kings of the earth, of the other nations that were what? Conquered. Right? And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day. So our gates are not going to be shut. Them 12 gates not going to be shut. It's going to be, oh man, it's going to be pure things. There's going to be gold. There's going to be rubies. There's going to be, oh man, foods. There's going to be woods, different woods, different materials, slaves, women. All these things are going to be brought. Okay. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no nights there. Okay. Remember, because it said the house is going to be what? The glory of what? That tabernacle. Okay, and they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. So what does it mean when it says they shall bring the glory and the honor of it? Now this is speaking about the other nations. Okay. And the honor of the nations into it. Right? What? We're going to have tributaries. You know how we're tributaries now? Well, the other nations are going to be what? Tributaries unto us. Okay. And it says, and they shall bring the glory of and honor of the nations into it. Alright? And they in no wise enter a nation, in no wise enter anything that defileth. Okay? That's unclean. So there's going to have to be perfection. Anything that's brought up in there is going to have to be perfection. Okay? Neither whatsoever worketh an abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life. That's why we hope to be what? Written in that Lamb's book of life. Right? When that first go around. And we can further expound. Let's go to Isaiah 2. Let's go to Isaiah 2. Okay. The word that Isaiah, son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last day that the mountain of the Lord, Yahweh of Ashai, okay, how shall be established, right, in the top of the mountains, right? So when it says the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, right, mountain represents a summon, a governing body, right, and shall be exalted above all the hills, and the nation shall flow unto it. So yes, it's going to be exalted above all hills, right? Every single hill. And yes, the nations are going to flow unto it. What does that mean? Tributary, traffic. You know, Esau's got traffic. There's a reason for traffic lights as well. Nothing to do with speed. That's rubbish. So Esau can control what? Your traffic. Okay. There's a reason why Esau set up everything the way he set it up. Okay. And also, yeah, so cars don't crash into each other at the same time. But again, okay, it's traffic. Tributaries. Okay. Controlling what? Tribute. And that's what Esau's doing right now. And our kingdom is going to be so much, 1,000 times more glorious than what we have now. Okay. And it be exalted above the hills, and the nations shall flow unto it. So the nations, they're going to come unto it to serve us. Okay. And many people shall say, okay, go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Jehovah, to the house of the power of Jacob. Right? And he will teach of his ways. So they're going to want to. Okay. They're going to want to learn our ways. And we will walk in his paths. So the nation, they're going to walk in the paths of Yahweh Abishai. Right? For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares. So we're going to be judging the nations and rebuking many people that don't want to take heed. Because yes, you're still going to have heathens that are still going to try to, worship idols. Or when they go off, they're going to be what? Judged accordingly. Okay. And nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So there's going to be no war within our kingdom anymore. And this scripture further proves that them individuals that are in the land of Israel, they're not the true Jews. The scripture says, when they do return, when the children of Israel do return to the land, there'd be no more war. And King David would be there, and the Messiah. Right? O ye house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord Yahweh of Shai. Right? So that's what these nations are going to do. Okay. So we went to that. So now we're going to go to... Let's go to Psalms. Okay. Let's go to Psalms 149 and 5. And it says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Right? So who are the saints? The saints are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Indianos. So they're going to be the ones that are going to be what? Joyful in the kingdom. Right? Let them sing aloud upon their beds. So we're going to be singing upon our beds. Right? In the kingdom. So you may be thinking, hold on a minute. Angels, do they sleep? No, it says, let them sing aloud upon their beds. So in the kingdom, we're going to be singing aloud upon our beds. Right? Yes, we're going to be we're still going to be doing things like we would be doing now, but we're just going to have angelic bodies. And that's it. All right, mate? Yes. Yes. All right. Yes. And it says, and let the saints be joyful in the glory. Let them sing upon their beds. Right? So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. All right? Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth. Right? And a two-edged sword in their hands. All right? So we're going to have a two-edged sword in our hands. Yes. Okay. To execute judgment. All right? To execute vengeance upon the heathen. So yes, we're going to be executing it if they don't stick to our laws. If they don't stick to our ways. Right? And punishments upon the people. Right? So punishments are going to be executed. Right now we can't do that. Right now we can't put flamers to death. We can't do that right now. Right? We can't put flamers to death. Okay? We can't, what else can't we do? There's a lot of things we can't do right now because we get locked up. Right? So right now we got to be wise serpents, harmless as dove. Okay? And punishments upon the people. So there's going to be punishments that are going to be exacted upon the nations. And to bind their kings with chains. Right? That's exactly what we're going to do. The kings, the Rothschilds, oh man, it's going to be beautiful. Lord willing, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. Lord willing, I want to get my hands on what these elites. If the Lord give it a spirit. Right? And the people that have, you know, when particular things happen, Edomites that were giving you hell, because we don't know what everyone's doing, but you know, those that were giving you hell, like people that were trying to stop you from doing your videos, the Lord's going to have it where you actually know who they are. Okay, you seek them out. Okay. And to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, and to bind their kings with chains. Right? And their nobles with fetters of iron. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. Okay. Bounding them with fetters of iron. Right? They're nobles. Okay. And it says, maybe just read it. And the nobles with fetters of iron. Right? I like it out here. Baby, just a minute. With fetters of iron to execute upon them the judgment written. So, yeah, the nobles, the elite banging families, they're going to be tied up in chains. Right? And to execute upon them the judgment written. Right? Risona have all the saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh our Shai. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go to Revelations. We go shut off soon. Man, you know what? I may need to get a tent. And Lord willing, I don't know. It's not going to be certain. If I can get hold of a good tent, I'll be out here. I'll do videos out here. You know, see how it is, you know. You got to try new things. Okay, let's go to Revelations. Okay. Revelations 13 and 10. And he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So those that led us into captivity, who led us into captivity? Huh? And that's what they want to erase out of what? The books, the textbooks. I don't know if they even teach that. I don't even know if they still teach that in the schools. Okay? Shall go into, so you're going to go into captivity as you led us into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Right? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's a command. So that's what's going to happen to Esau. Okay, as much as he doesn't want to hear that. Okay, here is the patience and faith of the saints. What did he do to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Indians? He killed them with a sword. That's what's going to happen to you. Right? Same way. Alright? So you know what, pretty much this is it. I didn't think this lesson would go on for this long. But pretty much this is it. Lord willing, this was edifying. And until the next time, shalom to the hopeful elect across the globe. Maintain faith, have faith. If you don't have faith, pray for more faith and for endurance. Until the next time, shalom.